Regionally, you were well known for your efforts on behalf of the alarm industry. With MSCA and giving back, can you give us a little bit of a historical perspective on that?
Well, I was one of the original founders of the MSCA, which actually started with Massachusetts Alarm Association, which had its beginnings again at the Essex Hotel in 1972. Maybe 100 gentlemen showed up, maybe a few ladies there. It was up on the second floor of the Essex Hotel. The meeting was called by, good question who called it, but it was an answer to a legislation that was being proposed to the Massachusetts legislature to license guys like myself, as well as central station companies, so that you would need a license in order to install an alarm system. And of course, those who were in business already, when they got wind of this legislation, decided that they needed to get together to form some sort of opposition, and as a result, it was the beginning of the Massachusetts Alarm Association. On that particular day, in the summer of '72, Murray Simon was elected president. I forget who the vice presidents and the other officers were, but that was the beginning of the Massachusetts Systems Contractors Association, as we know it today. It went through a variety of name changes. It was an association with the National Burglar Fire Alarm Association, where one time we changed to Massachusetts Burglar Fire Alarm, and then with Massachusetts Security Contractors. But in any event, it was a long history of fighting legislation, creating legislation, a work to put together a law to regulate the installation and the people in the industry, which has been a good thing.
Was there any thought at that time to training of some of the installer training, or was that all done through your own companies?
Well, Ben Call used to be the training school for a lot of the guys in the business.
That left him and went to work for other companies.
But when we were talking legislation, and I was on a committee with a number of other people, and the electrical people, and the fire marshals, and there had to have been 20 or 30 people on this committee. We used to meet over in Horace James Circle in Brookline in the basement of the fire station, hammering out the legislation that ultimately came to pass. And one of the things was, where are we going to get people, how are we going to train people in our business to be installers? And the unions had a one-on-one rule where you had one licensed person and you could have one helper. And we were pushing for one licensed person with 2 or 3 trainees or helpers. It did not fly, and the unions were against it. So we ended up with one-on-one. So a technician in our industry could only have one helper. So it's put some degree of constraint on training new people for this industry. I don't know if that answers your question.
No, that gives us, I think, gives us a better idea of where we stand there.